humble obeisances to all the devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Param Pavani Shama Devi Dasi from Baltimore, Maryland. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Param Pavani Mataji. Param Pavani Sama Mataji. I'm so sorry, Mataji. Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
No worries, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Shushmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to all your services, Mataji. Thank you so much for joining the call. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Susmita Mataji. All glories Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Rana.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Susmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam to you, Dandavat Pranam to all the devotees. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Assembly. This is Mohini Lakshmi from Detroit.
Hare Krishna, Mohini Lakshmi Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Sushmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Shyama Gauri Devidasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Syama Gauri Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to all your wonderful services, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. This is Jai Gauranga Das from New York. All glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Jai Das Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I cannot see Prabhuji on the call. If any devotees want to introduce themselves, they can go ahead. Otherwise, we can chant until Prabhu joins. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna
Mataji, Prabhuji joined.
Hare Hare Krishna.
One second.
Hare Krishna, welcome to Bhakti Sanga Japa Conference call. Today we are so fortunate to have His Grace Pran Govind Prabhuji to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 9th chapter and verse number 1. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much Prabhuji for giving your valuable time and association to us this morning and enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna Prabhu, welcome to the call and please assist.
Audible?
Yes Prabhu, you are audible Prabhu. Now I will hand over the call to you Prabhu. Please take over the call. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Just one second. Okay. Dear mother, do you see what I want to show?
Yes Prabhu, we can see Prabhu.
What do you see?
The song name Rati Prema Sneha Mana. Author is
Yes, yes, yes. Good, good. So everybody else can see. Yes. Good. Dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for joining this beautiful session of Srimad Bhagavatam, glorifying Srimad Bhagavatam. Today's chapter, well, today I'm beginning with a new chapter as they assign me this sloka. But very confidential about our goal of life is hidden in this chapter, but it's given by Srila Prabhupada through his purport, and he is broadcasting Mahaprabhu's intention. So please take advantage of it, and this song is relevant to that. So that's why I never sing this song, but today will be the good trial. So some of you, if you want, if you can unmute and repeat after singing, if you like. Rati prema sneha mana pranaya ragakana rati prema
Snehomana Prema Rakhiyana
anuraga bhabe shata
Onuraga Bhavi Shata
Anuraga Bhavesha
Onuraga Bhavi Shata
Rati Jata Garahaya Rame Saptanamālaya Rati
Rati
Jata Arahaya
Jatanahaya
Rame
Rame
Saptanamālaya
Saptanamālaya
Sai Bhava Sadaya Vadatra Sai Bhava
Sada
Sadaya.
Abadata.
Second line, we repeat twice. Sai Bhava Sada Abadata. Sai Bhava Sada Abadata. Mehadadi Bhava Chaya Prema Name Parichaya Snehadije Bhava Chaya Prema Name Parichaya Sadharana Jane Ranika Te
Sadharana Jani Ranika.
Now I'm going to sing twice the second line. You don't repeat after I finish. Sadharana Jane Ranika Te Sadharana Jane Ranika Te. Okay. Sadharana
Sadharana Jani Ranika.
He Bhava Krishna te jara Se bhave Krishna tara
Jiva
Krishna
Krishna
te
Jara
Se
Bhave Krishna
Era hashara se nita bhate Rahasya Rase nita bhate Nita bhate Chitta Singhasanam Tate Upapistahana Singhasanam Tate Upapistahana Sai Bhava Sarva Bhava Raja Sai Bhava Sarva Bhava Raja Sai
Sai Bhava Sarva Bhavaraja Sai Bhava Sarva
Adini je para sakti tan sarara suddha bhakti Ladini je para sakti tan sarara suddha
Bhakti
Avarupetahara viraja
Bhavarupetaha
Bhavarupetahara viraja
Bhavarupetaha Jaya
Bhavadi bhava ganem निजायाति अनायने
Vibhavadi
विभावादि
Bhavadane
Nijayati Anayane
Kare na jera sera prakasha Kare na jera sera prakasha Kare na jera
Karena Sera Prakasha Korena Nirasera Prakasha
Rasanityananda tattva nija siddha nita siddha sara sattva
Rasa
Rasanityananda
Nityananda Tattva
tattva siddha
Nitya
sara
Siddha Sara
sattva
Sattva
jiva chitte tahara Vikasha jiva chitte tahara vikasha jiva
Jiva
chitte tahara
Chitara Vikasha Jiva Chitara Vikasha
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Hare Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
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 Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura
Hari
Hari
Bol, Hari
Hari
Bol, Nitai
Bol.
Gaura Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari
Jaya
Bol.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
Jaya
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 Prabhupada,
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 Prabhupada, Jaya
Prabhupada,
Jaya
Jaya.
Jaya
Jaya
Jaya Prabhupada.
Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya
Jaya Jaya
Gurudev,
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 Gurudev, Gurudev,
Gurudev,
Jaya
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 Gurudev.
Gurudev. Jai.
Apon Guru Binda ki jai, Nishingadev Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Gaur Brahmanande Hari Hari. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So, dear devotees online, can you read the translation, please? Help me. One devotee at a time.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
And translation 1. The development of ecstatic love of Godhead gradually thickens and intensifies as it manifests in 7 stages of ecstasy known as prema. 1. Prema, the general ecstatic love for the personality of Godhead. 2. Sneha, personal affection born of a softened and melted heart. 3. Mana, haunting counter love due to a confidential familiarity. 4. Pranaya, mutually intimate love, devoid of shyness and hesitation. Raga, highly involved attachment that disregards any offense. 6. Anuraga, the constant presence of supplementary attachments that repulse and twinkle in webs of mutual charms. 7. Bhava, the stage of wildly relishable exhilaration in a transparently pure yet supremely inflamed love passion. All these stages of the Sai Bhava are spotlessly free from any material impurities. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Next person.
The above mentioned symptoms are altogether known as prema, love of Godhead. According to the particular ecstatic emotions that one develops for Krishna, then to that degree Krishna reciprocates, and his level of secret mellow indeed continues eternally. Thank you.
Thank you. Another devotee.
Being seated on the throne of the devotee's heart, the Sthai Bhav behaves like the king of all ecstasies, rooted in the Hladini pleasure potency, whose distilled extract is pure devotional service, and it is conspicuously present in the form of transcendental emotional ecstasies. Haribo.
Thank you. One more.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. By bringing the four principles of ecstasy, namely Vibhava, Anubhava, Sattvika, and Sanchari under its control, the Hladini manifest all mellows. These mellows are the eternal truth of bliss, eternally perfect, the best state of purified existence. All this display itself widening and blooming within the core of the spirit soul's heart. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Some of you may wonder, we are talking about ecstasy, but the chapter is, subject matter is Nrsimhadev is angry. He's so angry, God is so angry that nobody could pacify him. Nobody, even his wife, Lakshmi Devi. That's scary. No demigods, Brahmaji, Shiva, nobody could pacify him. How he was pacified? Not Prahlad. It's the affection of Prahlad. You have to hit the target because we have that access. We don't become Mother Yashoda. We don't become Prahlad. But Mother Yashoda does not control Krishna. Mother Yashoda controls Krishna through her love. This is the point. And we all have an inheritance with that. This is the secret. And Prabhupada put this in the purport today. So this morning when I read, I said, wow, what a wonderful purport. So let us begin. Let us begin with our Bhagavatam chapter. You have this possible? Okay. So we are conscious being, and through consciousness, we will connect Krishna. Physical body, senses, they are helping us, but we don't connect to Krishna exactly through the physical. We got this body now, but we are utilizing this body. In a sense, it will spiritualize. Once it is spiritualized, we have a direct connection to Krishna. But until that, we are going to engage the body. You follow? If you don't engage the body, you will not be able to consciously connect. But consciousness is more important than this body. Everybody, as long you understand that, is very important. You cannot get rid of this bottom, or I don't know, maybe. So today we are serving chapter, 7th canto, chapter 9, text 1. So before we begin, I mentioned that we are conscious being. We are approaching to the predominating deity or the God of consciousness. His name is Vasudev. Yesterday we talked about Jantram, Mantram, Tantram. So who is that mantra for? Lord Vasudev. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva is Vasudev. So just imagine you are actually approaching a person as a form. Your devotional attitude, and who wrote this? Narad Muni, backing. If you keep these three together, then you can see the Lord in the page of Bhagavatam. This is so powerful. So let us practice that. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Now we are going to express our gratitude to 5 personalities together. Narayanam Namaskritam Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim
Devim Saraswati
Saraswati
Vyasam Tato
Vyasam
Jayamudiriye.
It's good to also hear the translation sometime. I don't have, but in my memory, what I understand. We are paying obeisance. Before reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, we are praying to Supreme Personality of Godhead, who out of his compassionate nature, he revealed this truth to Brahmaji, to Naradji, Vyasdev, Sukdev Goswami, Suta Goswami, to Srila Prabhupada, to us. So we are eternally grateful. Thank you, Shri Divine Couple Radha Krishna and Gaurnitai. Then we are also appreciating to Naranaran Rishi, the superhuman being, that they are still in meditation in Badrinath near Himalayas for our ultimate benefit. And we are also grateful and appreciating to Mother Saraswati, Goddess of Learning, who also reside on the face of the Lord and can offer our prayers to the Lord in a suitable language. Lord will eager to hear. So bow down to Mother Saraswati and to Vyasdev, who compiled this Bhagavatam out of his compassionate, knowing that in Kali Yuga we will not be remembering the verses, even what to talk about verses, even the lines. So he wrote it down. Otherwise, everything was by the ear to mouth. There was nothing written form. So we are eternally grateful. And I add one more to Srila Prabhupada, who translated into simple English and who also gave his personal, intimate realization for our benefit. We call Bhaktivedanta Purport. Now, what will be the result? Next verse. Nasta prayesu abhadresu nittam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naistaki. just by reciting this Bhagavatam every day and doing devotional service. Like Jagannath Prabhu was doing nice Mangalarti. If you do this Guru Puja every day, some devotional service and recite Bhagavatam, then all that is troublesome, means anarthas, unwanted things, will be almost, not 100%, almost nil, because it is never written 100%, because something you have to correct yourself. It is not going to do automatically. You really have to operate. And pure loving devotional service to Bhagavan will be established in the heart as an irrevocable fact. Irrevocable fact means nobody can take it away. Even if you hear one class of Bhagavatam, you will come back to Hare Krishna society. You can go away for one life, 2 life, you will come back. It is so powerful. Prabhupada calls Bhagavatam, Krishna consciousness, like a poison. You don't know how it is working inside you. It will work. It will destroy your material existence. It is so powerful. So we are eternally grateful to all those personalities. Thank you. With that note, let us begin. So I'm going to read the word-to-word meaning before we know what we are reciting. So word-to-word meaning, you can repeat after me. Sri Narada Uvacha.
Sri Narada Uvacha.
The great saintly sage Narad Muni said.
The great
saintly sage Narada Muni said.
Evam das.
Thus.
Sura Adaya. The groups of demigods. Sarve. All. Brahma Rudra. Pura Sara. Represented by Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva.
Represented by Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva.
Not. Upaitum. To go before the Lord. Ashakan. Able. Manu Sambrabham. In the completely angry mood.
In a completely angry mood.
Sorry, in a completely angry mood. Sudurashadam. Very difficult to approach.
Very difficult to approach.
Lord Nishingadev.
Lord Nrsimhadev.
So I'm going to recite 3 times this verse, and then I would ask from the Zoom audience 3 times. And I'm also in a temple, so I'll ask the temple also. Bear with me. Sri Narada Uvacha. Evam Suradaya Sarve.
Evam Suradaya Sarve.
Brahma Rudra Purasara.
Rudra Purasara.
Nopitum Ashakan Manno. Sambrabham Samrambham Sudurasadam. Samrambham Sudurasadam. Sri Narada Uvacha. Evam Suradaya Sarve. Brahma Rudra Purasara
Brahma Rudra Purasara
Nopitum Asakan Manno
Nopitum Ashakan Manno
Samrambham Sudurasadam
Samrambam
Sri
Sudura
Narada
Sadam
Uvacha
Sri Narada Uvacha
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Evam Suradaya
Brahma
Sarve
Rudra Purasara
Brahma Rudra Purasara
Nopitum Asakam Manno
Nopiyakum Ashakan Manno
Amrambham Durasadam.
Samrambham Sudurasadam.
Any one of you would like to try? Not the Zoom, the local here.
Sri Narada Uvacha
Sri Narada Uvacha
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Purasara
Brahma Rudra Purasara Noipetum Asakam Manno
Samrambham Sudurasadam
Sambraham Sudurasadam
Sri Narada Uvacha
Sri Narada Uvacha
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Purasara
Brahma Rudra Purasara
Manyo
Naipatum Asakam Manno
Samrambham Sudurasadam
Samrambham Sudurasadam. Other side. Sri Narada Uvacha Evam Suradaya Sarve Brahma Rudra Purasara Naipitum Asakam Manyo Samrambham Sudurasadam. From the Zoom, we have 34. I'm
Sri
looking
Narada
at three.
Uvacha
Sri Narada Uvacha
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Brahma Rudra Purasara
Brahma Rudra Purasara
Nopetum Ashakan Manyo
Naipetum Asakam Manyo
Samrambham Sudurasadam
Samrambham Sudurasadam. Next. Sri Narada Uvacha
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Brahma Rudra Purasaraha
Brahma Rudra Purasara
Nopetum Ashakan Manyu
Naipetum Asakam Manyo
Saram Rambham Sudurasadam
Samrambham Sudurasadam. One more. Sri Narada Uvacha
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Evam Suradaya Sarve
Rudra Purasara
Brahma Rudra Purasaraha
Purasara
Nopaitum Ashakan Manyu
Nopetum Ashakan Manyu
Samrambham Sudurasadam
Samrambhamam Sudurasadam.
Thank you. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The great Saint Narada Muni continued. The demigod headed by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and other great demigods dare not come forward before the Lord, who at the time was extremely angry. Purport. Srila Narottam Das Thakur has sung in his Prema Bhakti Chandrika, Krodha Bhakta Desi Jane, anger should be used to punish a demon who is envious of devotees. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, and Matsurja. Lust, anger, greed, illusion, pride, envy, all have their proper use for the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his devotee. A devotee of the Lord cannot tolerate blasphemy of the Lord or his other devotees. And the Lord also cannot tolerate blasphemy of a devotee. Thus, Lord Nishingadev was very angry that great demigods like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and even the goddess of fortune, who is the Lord's constant companion, could not pacify him. Please pay attention. Nobody could pacify, even his wife. Even after offering prayers of glorification and praise, Lord was not pacified. So how did he pacify? See if we can catch. No one was able to pacify the Lord in his anger. But because the Lord was willing to exhibit his affection for Prahlad Maharaj, all the demigod and other present before the Lord pushed Prahlad, push. Hey, go, you go, you go. He will be pacified just by you, like this, not pushing like pushing, but encouraging. Prahlad, please go. To pacify him, this is beautiful. Oh my God, Natimirandasya Genanjana Stalaka. Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurupe. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale. Sayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Shapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Pada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitangscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Chakalpatarubhesya kripa sindhupayeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So dear devotee, I'll show you one PPT and then I will begin just a short one slide. Is everybody can see what I'm trying to show?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Okay. So please fold your hand and you can just recite that prayers. This is composed by Rupa Goswami Pad. Who is Nishingadev? Maybe some of you never thought that. Nishingadev is the predominating deity of Vatsalya Rasa, the parental affection. So together. Atha parabhasta jatha padme Nishingha Rama Krishneshu Sadgunnam Paripuritam Parabhastatu te tasya Dipadupanna Dipavahati. Thank you. Translation. Now the most important forms of the Lord, Parabhasta Avatar, will be described. Padma Puran explains. In Lord Nishinga, Ramachandra, Krishna, the 6 transcendental opulences are perfect and complete. They are Parabhasta. So all incarnations are not Parabhasta. Is that clear, everybody? Only Nishingadev, Lord Ramachandra, and Krishna. Parabhasta, the most important form of the Lord. From him, Krishna, they are manifested as a lamp are lighted from an original lamp. Okay, I'll end here and discuss this. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes, no one could pacify God. Why? Because God's job is not just to be angry and kill the demon. That's not his main job. He can send anybody, anywhere, anytime. He can tell a demigod, go kill. He can empower anybody to kill. Parashuram. Parashuram is also a living entity who empowered by Asur, Dhansha Shakti. Then he became a incarnation of Bhagavan. But he was just a Brahmana who accumulated so much Shakti from Bhagavan that he could act like a god. So Parashuram, many other incarnations, they can come, and Krishna does not come just to kill. This is not a Gauriya hidden understanding. Even though the verse is there, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Yes, those verses are there, but main purpose Krishna comes is to reciprocate the relationship. In our devotees' life, I'm begging all of you, if you can keep your relationship with every devotee, everybody, even outsider, even a demon, keep it a safe distance with the demon, but don't look down. Don't dismiss them. They all belong to God, same God. We are in love. We should have that compassion. Of course, it says more we progress, the compassion with others will arise. How do you know you are advancing or not in spiritual path? Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, 4 things must manifest in your heart. First thing he says, Danya. Danya means no opposition to the command of my Guru, Master. My Gurudev says, chant Hare Krishna 16 times. Okay. I'll chant when I feel good. This is not that means advancement yet not taken place in your heart. I hope nobody does that, but possible. I have to be realistic also. It's funny, I went to see, I will not say the name, I went to meet one sannyasi. Some or other, many sannyasi has an affection for me. I was fortunate in that sense. You know how you build a relationship? By questioning, you can develop a reciprocation. If you don't have any question, you never can develop a relationship. So I create a question. Whether I know or not doesn't matter. I say, Maharaj, I want to understand this. I say, why are you asking me? You know this. I said, no, I want to hear from you. So reciprocation started. And they remember, next time they see you, even after 10 years, they will remember. This is one good way to. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, when you are advancing, first thing is danya. Danya means your identity. No opposition to the command of my master. That should be forefront for every disciple. Second, tenderness towards others. If you see somebody is brutally notorious, whatever, you should feel that this soul will suffer so much. How can I benefit? It's interesting. The newspaper printed Prabhupada's picture, New York Times magazine, and had a, no, sorry, not New York Times magazine. It's a newspaper in New York. That Swamiji, his name was Swamiji. Swamiji from India to New York, something like that. And Prabhupada went for a morning walk, and there is a one Western elderly lady with her pet dog. She came forward, quick running, came right in front of Prabhupada, says, you are Swamiji. Yes. And she smiled, and Prabhupada smiled. Yes, yes. Very nice. Thank you for coming. Now, what's the big deal about it? Anybody can say that, yes or no? Just because she drawn happiness, she gave happiness to Prabhupada, and she appreciated that he came all the way from India to America to distribute this. She smiled and she welcomed her suffering in hell completely nil. Power of pleasing a pure devotee is so important. Relationship. She already built a relationship. I give you another small example. Prabhupada did not have a money much. There was no disciple. Hippies were coming, but they are not. I mean, some of the hippies come from a very wealthy family, well-to-do, you can say, millionaire. But they became like with Vietnam, Vietnam War. It was the 60s was little. Some of you may not be aware, maybe aware. They had a knuckle head, pod head, copper head, all kinds of drug addict groups. And they would come to Prabhupada. So Prabhupada did not have much money, but once in a while somebody would give quarter here, there. And Prabhupada had a chador, and he would keep, this was his wallet. He put the money and then tie it up. In India, they do. I don't know, in America, I don't think anybody does. But so Prabhupada, that's all he had, it's called purse or wallet. He would keep and walk. So for the Sunday feast, he had to do shopping, he has to do cutting, he has to cook, wash it, do everything. Until one day Umapati Maharaj, he thought, food is so good, maybe this man needs some help. So he asked, and Prabhupada was happy. He said, I'm glad. I thought someone will ask. I need help. Because Prabhupada had to do everything. But he was happy that he was doing. He's trying his best to follow his Guru's instruction. He never had an opposition to Guru's instruction. So he went to corner store those days in 60s. And they have a little basket. So he pick up, cauliflower, potato, this, that. So he come to the cash register and the girl, young girl, she is registering each item. So at the end, it came $7.50. I guess they had an electronic, some digit already there. So she said, sir, $7.50. So Prabhupada opened his wallet. I mean, how do you say? Nuts wallet. That's my name. Means you put a nuts, it's a cloth, just is uttariyo. I remember in India, in village, I saw people like put it. That's what it is. Purse or coin purse. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So he opened it. He take out $2 quarters and he put it there because he didn't have much, but it is $7.50. So she says she has no idea how the Indian culture is. She's also experiencing. She's a Western girl, American girl. Sir, $7.50. Prabhupada said, yes, I can read. I know $7.50, but nobody will give you more than what I gave. $2 maximum. I don't know what she was thinking. She's like, okay. Sir, $7.50. Prabhupada said, okay, wait. So he opened again, take out 2 more quarter. That's it. This is the highest number. Nobody will give more than that. Now, this is in India, you can bargain with the shopwala, But Prabhupada, whether he knew or not, he thought this is like you could bargain. But I don't know. Prabhupada didn't say anything. He didn't say anything to anywhere. So the girl, Western body, but had a compassion towards Srila Prabhupada's face or his, demeanor, the way he was. She said, okay, wait 1 minute, sir. She bent down to reach her purse, open her purse, take her wallet. Now, in 65, $5 is a lot of money. Don't think it's like, maybe more than $100. She took it out. I'm talking 1965. She pulled out $5. Sir, I'm giving this for you. And she smiled. Prabhupada smiled. And Prabhupada said, thank you. You're very kind. And then she opened the cash register, put it there for Prabhupada, so the shop owner doesn't have to deal with it, yelling or I don't know, maybe, I don't know. So she did it. But she said, thank you. And Prabhupada said, thank you. Both smiled and gone. That's it. History ended. After 50 years, she's an elderly lady. She saw Hare Krishna movement like all over the world. And New York is big Ratha Jatra. I'm sure she went through many times. Then she finally came and Radhanath Maharaj met her. And she started crying. She's telling her story and started crying. And she had a genuine feeling for Prabhupada. He said, I never met a person like that. I felt like after 50 years, he stole my heart. And then she started chanting and she took a beats and every day she chants and cried. This is required. You follow? Tenderness towards others has to be there. Now, what Prabhupada felt, I don't know, but definitely genuine. I give you another example and then I'll come back. There is a safari, also Radhanath Maharaj went sometime, not a big group, to Hardwar. Generally, Jagannath Puri, Vrindavan, he takes a big group, but that was not a big group, that was a small group. Even to an anti-devotional mentality, you can say, like, this is okay. Like somebody who does not promote devotion, but they promote impersonalism. So this from Shivananda Math, this Mayavadi guru was there in San Francisco when Prabhupada came. And he met Prabhupada. And so Radhanath Maharaj went there after 40 years in Haridwar to that temple. Maharaj Samaradhar goes there. And that Swami, he had a 32 brahmachari and sannyasis in front and he's giving class. He saw Radhanath Maharaj comes. But he does not, have a close relationship, but he remembered a little bit. So Radhanath Maharaj came and he sat down and some brahmacharis, we all sat down. It was very interestingly, he said, Swamiji, 60s, in 60s, late 60s, Swamiji, he chanted Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, and fainted. Now he's a Mayavadi. And after a few minutes, he came out of it. And then he addressed Radhanath Maharaj. Let him speak, let him speak. Just imagine, you have a Mayavadi audience and the head, Acharya, asking Radhanath Maharaj to speak. And would you, anybody, if you don't know that story, I did mention before, would you guess what kind of story Radhanath Maharaj spoke? What kind of philosophy? It will blow your mind. Now imagine Mayavadi sannyasi students and their guru is there and Maharaj is giving class. All these sannyasis are hardcore reciter of the sloka. Maharaj did not utter any sloka. He's talking about Kalabecha Sridhar's relationship with Lord Chaitanya. How they would bargain with a banana flower price. How much? 2 paisa. No, 1 paisa. No, I put a sign here, fixed price. You can put sign, I'm not looking at the price. I'm talking to you. Why you bargain with me? I like to buy. Look, I don't go to other shop. There are other shop who is selling the same item. This is Lord Chaitanya is bargaining, not knowing that this is Supreme God. So Lord Chaitanya as an Nima, he said, look, give a respect. I don't go to other shop for shopping. I'm loyal to you. I come every day to buy this. And every day you put a high price. You purposely put a high price before I come. He said, no, this is a fixed price for everybody. He said, but I'm not going to pay. I'll pay less. Okay, you know what? You take whatever you want. You are son of a Brahman. Just take and go. No, I don't want to argue. No, I'm not going to take. You probably will give something that it is not selling, is kind of rotten or something. Why are you coming up with this logic? I am just giving a logic. Purposely Lord Chaitanya would bargain and create this argument. After everything is over, when Lord Chaitanya revealed his identity as a supreme absolute truth, and then he called Kalabecha Sridhar. Kalabecha Sridhar saw. This is because Kalabecha Sridhar is Madhumanga, coward boy. He saw the Krishna of Golok Vrindavan is that Nimai. He completely fainted. When he came out, he said, Sridhar, ask boon. He said, boon? I don't need any boon. No, I'm giving you 8 mystic power. Lord Chaitanya gave him. Ask boon, I want to give you. You have to ask. I want that bargainer Nimai. And bargain with me and argue with me for the price. I want that eternally with my life. Relationship. You may say it was argument, but he actually tasted. Later on, when he realized this is his ultimate God, object of love, he said, I want that relationship. Amongst devotee, if you have a good relationship, your relationship with Krishna, you can ignite faster. If you don't have a relationship, you only care for the deity, care for Krishna, you don't care for the devotees, it will take few lives. I'm sorry, but that's the fact. And I have a reference after reference. that how important it is to have a good relationship with the devotees. Show you care. Even, honestly, I don't have a good heart, but I try to show that I care. I give you another example of Radhanath Maharaj, because he brainwashed me in one sense by his association. It's very contagious. Be careful. I asked him near the kitchen in Alachur. We are walking. I said, Maharaj, will you tell me the really truth if I ask you? I have a little different relationship. Not a little friendly, but friendly. Can you really tell me how did you develop such a contagious humility? It's so attractive. It turns towards my face. Will you believe me? I can see his face looking. Will you believe me, Pran Govind Prabhu, if I tell you the truth? I said, yes, Maharaj, I will believe you. Then he turned back. He's talking to me. He said, I was pretending for many years. And all of a sudden, I could not give up anymore. It became normal. And then he laughed. Will you believe that? I said, yeah, but I just don't know how it will happen to me. I don't know, but that's how it happened to me. So I strongly believe if you care, if you show you care, you really just even pretending. I give you one more example. Sorry. Bhavananda Maharaj was on the 3rd floor. Prabhupada used to live on 3rd floor in Lotus building. I used to manage that. I used to clean Prabhupada's room for years in 78, 79, 80, 81, all the way, every day. And Bhavananda Maharaj used to tell us a lot of confidential pastime. So one day, Prabhupada came out in his room, and those days, not so many people, I mean, if you think of those days, you will be surprised. Like Prabhupada told Bhavananda Maharaj, you look at this big city, and he looks at outside. For miles, there is not even one cow. What to talk about human? Yeah. It's only empty field and Ganges. And Prabhupada said, 50,000 devotees will be dancing, chanting. But Bhavananda Maharaj, he's a movie producer from Los Angeles originally. That's how he joined. He saw from helicopter devotees and he came down and joined. His name was Charles Beck. Anyway, but he had a strong faith on Prabhupada's word. Even though he's born in the West, but faith was very strong. And he's looking, Prabhupada said, look at, there will be 50,000 people. And a couple years back, he said, so when Prabhupada said, I could not even see an animal, what to talk about human, within a mile. I don't see anybody. But Prabhupada said 50,000, I believed it. Today we have over 10,000 leaves in Mayapur. And festival, you have millions, more than 100,000 a day, every hour, pushing by. But he said, and then he cried. He said, I had a faith, but I wanted to also see, because I could not see even one. So he told me a story that Prabhupada came out and he said, who is singing? He said, Prabhupada, sorry, Ishan is imitating your voice. Ishan Prabhu, anybody of you know Ishan Prabhu? Ishan Prabhu is the first devotee whom Prabhupada told to make a plastic mridanga so that it don't break, because all the mridangas are clay, and sometimes the devotees are so fired up, even myself, I used to break mridanga a few times in Mayapur. We were like wild dancer. I mean, that was our joy. I don't know, it was anyway. It was very interesting years in Mayapur. Every day one mridanga would break at least. It was like evening arati was so good. But anyway, so Ishan Prabhu, He's from America. He's a Western body. He's still alive. Very good friend of mine. So Ishan Prabhu, so I asked him, and he's the one actually told me, and then I asked Bhavananda Maharaj. So then Ishan Prabhu said, Bhavananda Maharaj told him. So Prabhupada sat down on a railing and he's listening. And Ishan Prabhu, he's a Western body, a loud voice. He doesn't know how to sing, but he's imitating Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. And he went for hours singing, there was nobody, it's only few Western devotees and in the middle of nowhere in the field. And Prabhupada, listen. After a few minutes, Prabhupada said, imitation is not bad, this is good. And then he said, Putana imitated a gentle, beautiful, nice, cultured lady. But she was a wicked witch. Nobody was a wicked witch like her. She was so Kotora. There's a 14 types of witches. I studied about it. And the Kotora was the top. In Kongsho's, when Kongsho was worried, she gave her resume, what she's good at it. She never fought. She's the only demon did not fight with Kongsho. All the demon, Kongsho defeated and then made them subordinate. But she said, Kongsho said, I'm not going to fight because I already defeated Agasur and Bakasur. You're both brother. I'll accept you as a sister. So she came as a sister. They had a very personal relation. Both are demon and Kongsho became also a little bit of a witch because witch is a tamogun, Rakshas, because of her influence. Anyway, that's a different pastime. So there, in her resume, she writes, I am a undoubtedly best killer of the babies, especially newly born. But two things are most prominent in my life. I'm always looking for newly born, how I can kill in a one twist and drink the sad tears that comes from the baby's eyes. And seeing all the parents are devastated, I also take their little sip of their tears. And it's very tasty. Kongsho said, you are hired immediately. So imitation not necessarily bad. Prabhupada says that Putana imitated, but she got a motherly position. So like this, our relationship with Krishna, we should always meditate. Even though Putana came with a dirty, you can say, Stanakala Kutam, that famous verse, Aho Bakiyan Stanakala Kutam. That verse is so wonderful that we should focus on it. Doesn't matter how much dirt we have in our character or behavior or consciousness. Krishna overlooked them. Krishna looking like this man, he just came recently and he became serious, so serious. And Krishna looks at your endeavor. He doesn't look at how many hot dog you ate, you must have eaten cow meat, right? He doesn't look at that. You look at that verse, Krishna never looks at. He looks at what you're trying to do. You're coming to him, you want to serve him, he is interested. He will take you back home. This is Krishna. Nothing you can do to make Krishna upset. No soul can do any horrible thing to make Krishna upset. Not possible. So this is very important. We should meditate how merciful Krishna is. In very few days, few months, we'll have a Damodar in Kartik. It's almost half of the year gone. And if you really think, we always should remember that God is great, God is also sweet, as I mentioned. When we think of his sweet, it evokes our affection. And this is very important, that there is a famous verse, Madhya chapter 19, 230. This is also in Damodarastakam, but Prabhupada gave a very interesting. It's the same Damodarastakam in Madhya, twice mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Iti trikshalila vir ananda kunde saghasang nimajjantam aikhapayantam tadiyesita geshu bhaktirjitatam una prematastam sata pritivan. So there it says that yes, God is supreme controller. God is, you can say, he is the existence. There's nothing exists without him. He is sanctioner. He is a proprietor. He is a supreme omniscient, omnipresent. These are all good. We must remember. But deep down in his heart, as today's purport Prabhupada writes, nobody could pacify, Prahlad pacify, because Prahlad knew what? What God wants? Affection, affection. If we can remember this, when you chant, what God wants you chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. What does he want with the chantings? Jai Gaur Nitai Bhagavan ki Jai. What does Krishna wants with the chanting? Affection. If we can pour little or apologize, my Lord, can you please allow me to pour little affection for you? I am a hard-hearted Rakshasa, debauchee. Can you please give me at least some affection to love you? I don't know how to love you. Please allow me. Please, I'm trying. If you really beg like this, Krishna will give you. That chanting with that intention is going to take you to pure chanting. It is very important. We should ask, because what pleases the Lord the most is the affectionate relationship. It is the relationship, but with affection, eternally. I'll quote you a verse, you'll be surprised, that Krishna told to, Nishingadev told to Prahlad Maharaj, in the next chapter, it will come, that Prahlad, you are so much awe and reverence, but you should know that there is a higher relationship is more important than this understanding of me. What pleases me most is this. So I'll give you a little interesting story. After Prahlad Maharaj got coronated, Prahlad Maharaj was 5 years old. He is the emperor of the 3 worlds. That's a big job. Did he ask for it? Yes, no? You sure? You think Krishna would give you something you never asked for? Now you are doubting. Krishna will never give you did not need or you didn't ask for it. But how we read our prayers, Krishna reads when we say our prayers, he reads his angle of vision. And we pray or we read in our angle of vision. So 2 different perspectives. You follow? Prahlad Maharaj says, Shasti asti vishasya, vishasya, the world. Shasti means auspicious. Shasti asti vishasya khalo prasidaya. Heyantu bhutani shivam mitodya. My Lord, let there be auspicious in the whole world. Let their enviousness disappear through bhakti, there is a loving relationship amongst each other, not envy and hate. Did he want for the whole world to be done? Yes or no? You look at the prayers. Did he pray for the welfare of the whole world? Did he say, please, my Lord, let everybody have a loving relationship. Let everybody come to bhakti. How God is going to do it? Making him the king of the world and you do it. This is beautiful. This is Krishna's calculation. Be careful what you pray. Pay attention what you pray. I'm serious. Pay serious attention. I don't want to go in details, but one devotee, some of you know him, he prayed something. My spouse is always fighting with me. My Lord, I'm just tired of life. Can I just go away somewhere by myself and just be dedicated? His spouse just gave him a paper of divorce. And he texts me, can I talk to you? It's emergency. I said, after my Zoom class, I generally don't look at I had a Zoom class then. So I called him and he says, this is what happened. What should I do? I said, what did you pray? Look at your heart. Don't blame her. Don't blame God. What do you pray? Krishna accommodating. Is that what you wanted? Oh, no, not exact. Well, don't try to be lawyer in your prayers. Be simple-hearted. You know, lawyer, they interpret. Well, I don't mean that way. I mean, no, simple heart. When you pray, my Lord, please give me devotion to serve you. Allow me to serve you. Engage me in your devotional service. Don't put any condition. This is my request. I don't want to say many things, but there are many serious cases. I saw it, few cases. Amongst the devotee, they still exist in ISKCON. And they went through suffering. Because when they pray, when you touch fire, should I be careful or I'll get burned? Is it the fault of the fire or mine? Thank you. This is intelligent. Even though he's a newcomer, but he's very intelligent. When we pray, Krishna is like a fire. It will happen. You will get the effect. You cannot be next to fire and not feel heat and light and burning quality. It is there. Krishna is a pure conscious being. He will purify you. So be careful what service you are. So this is very nice. What Prahlad Maharaj is going to do, that verse says that you may think Mother Joshoda's love and affection for Krishna so much. Where did it come from? Nishingadev. Nishingadev is the predominating deity of Vatsala Rasa. Nishingadev was licking the head of Prahlad. Like a, lion, lick with the tongue. And Prahlad was so happy. Nishingadev thinking, I want to enjoy like him. I want to enjoy like him. When he thought, no other incarnation without parents from that moment. All the incarnation before Nishingadev, who was it? Matsya avatar, Kurma avatar, Varaha avatar, no parents. But all the incarnation after Nishingadev has a parents, is eternally now. So it is also dynamic, new things. Like Lakshmi Devi, she is the wife. She never saw this form. It's a new form. Everything is new. And first time you will see Krishna, it is also new for you. Never you will forget that. Be prepared. What form you like, be prepared yourself. One Mataji told me many years back, maybe 18 years, 20 years. I don't like the gopis loving, Prabhu. In the class, I remember, I was doing a study group in Alachua. So much crying, separation. It's like, I don't get it. It's too much painful. I said, okay, you want to have a relationship with Krishna? Yes, yes. How about coward boy? He said, hey, don't ask me. I don't decide your relationship with Krishna. But for a Gauriya, I tell you a warning. Don't imitate anything. Please your Guru. Try to please Prabhupada. When your relationship with Prabhupada and your Guru become very good, all of a sudden you will experience the relationship with Lord Chaitanya very strong. When you experience that relationship with Lord Chaitanya very nicely, maturely, then you will see the relationship with Radha Krishna in your heart automatically, all of a sudden. Yata jada gaura padara binde, binde ta bhakti pita punnarasi. Tatha tatha sarpati ridi akashma radha padambujo sudham durasi. Those verses gives us solace. Yes, yes, try to please your Guru. It's important. Follow his instruction and you will be happy. I have a 15 minutes. Anybody has a question from the Zoom or any further discussion? Otherwise, I'll tell a very quick, a small story. How the relationship of Nishingadev and Prahlad became sweeter from a oil reverence to the sweeter. Okay, Mother Radha Jyoti Devi Dasi, Mother Sri Upanishad. Let's go one by one.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. Please accept my most respectful obeisances at your lotus feet. Prabhuji, you mentioned about the prayers. So I would like to know how we should pray. What is the structure to pray, Lord? And could you please give an example so that we can pray to that format to the Lord?
I see. Well, you are already, I was going to tell the story. I'll tell you the story. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Mother Sri Upanishad Devi, you have a question also or comment or take away?
Hare Krishna. Please accept my pranams. All glories to your wonderful divine service. You said that nothing you can do to make Krishna upset. That just touched my heart. And then you followed up with saying God wants our affection. He just wants us to be affectionate when we're chanting. Thank you for saying that. That'll make me want to chant more affectionately. Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. I hope you have his darshan this life. I'll pray for you, Mother. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful, wonderful class, Prabhu. Thank you. Hemi Mataji is also raising her hand.
Okay.
Permission
yes, sure.
Thank you. Hemi Mataji, please.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for allowing me to speak. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, beautiful class. I just want to ask a question around this relationship. Now, when we meet big ISKCON Maharajas, for example, we met some in Sadhu Sangha, it's when you see them and you meet them, you're speechless. It's like, what should we ask? What should we be doing? We offer obeisances, but should we be asking something?
Very nice. Thank you. These are all intelligent people in the Zoom. The Bhakti Japa Sangha group doing an excellent job. Thank you. Okay, so let's address this. When we pray, if our prayers, the mic, okay, let's see the mic. If our prayers for material needs, then it is compared to like a painkiller. Because you all know painkiller. I mean, you may not take painkiller, but you know what is painkiller like. Tylenol, Advil, all kinds of. I'm not advertising any of this. But if your prayers is for spiritual needs, then it's like a therapeutic. Like if you have a boil, you blow on the boil, Prabhupada says. He answered to one professor who was saying, you are doing this chanting, book distribution, but what about taking care of the old people and hungry people? What about those? Prabhupada said, yes, we also do that, but we don't just solve temporary problem. We want to solve eternal problem. The reason people are suffering because they forgot their identity. They are bewildered in the material world. We are trying to awaken them to their origin. Then all the problem will be over forever. So if you have a boil, don't blow the air. And I remember, I never got boil, but I know many devotees got in Mayapur in my time. And if you blow air on the boil, the person who has the boil feels very cool, soothing, because boil is like hot, hot feeling. It's irritate, and you're like, oh, can I do something? But you touch it, it hurts. But if you blow air, oh, sorry, but then it cools. But the doctor will say, don't blow. Because when you blow, red blood corpuscles, white blood corpuscles, the blood has white blood corpuscles, when they become pause, when they get defeated, cannot defend the body, they get defeated, we call pause. When you blow air on the boil, Prabhupada said that it actually turned into defeated. So it comes as a pause. What's the best thing you should do? You should go to a doctor who will cut it out. Cure forever. No need to just hold on to it for weeks after months. It can go drag you like that. And it's very painful. It's irritating. Unless you are put into deep sleep, otherwise you cannot be resting. So Prabhupada said, we are not interested to blow air. We are interested to operate and cure forever. Therefore, we are not doing exactly what other people are doing. You can solve old people, hungerness, but still they will die. But we say, we'll stop you dying forever. That is real help. So like this, when our prayers, we should always pray for eternal. Like for an example, you can say, my Lord, Gornitai, I'm trying to serve under my Guru's guidance every day. Now I need to give rest to this body. Please don't let me forget. And please always give me inspiration in the morning when I wake up to remember you and serve under Guru's guidance and please you. Serve means pleasing. Without pleasing, service has no value. So like this, you pray like this for service. So if you see some senior devotee has come in your area, you can ask, can I do something that will please you and Radha Krishna or Prabhupada like this? Not particular person only. Because we are not interested of bodily enjoyment. So when you say something that will say, how can I please you? That will please divine couple. This is a very nice way to. So I'll give you a small example because time is also ticking. That Prahlad Maharaj, after he got the kingdom, which he didn't plant directly, but indirectly he did, prayed. He prayed for it because he wanted to see everybody harmoniously living, everybody becomes devotee, get bhakti. How they're going to? So Nishingadev did that. So that time, Brahmaji did the Abhishekam and he left. So Prahlad Maharaj, off and on, he would go out for learning how to see the kingdom, how to see the problem of other, how to solve that. So one time he said, we need to protect the sadhu. The first service of the government to protect the saintly person, Brahmana. Brahmana must be protected in a society. If the religious people are not protected, the society value is lost. Because it doesn't matter how much sense, enjoyment, money you have, eventually you will degrade to sinful. So Prahlad Maharaj would go to the forest and make sure the austere tapasvi, they are all protected. But once in a while, there are wild boar. So there was a wild boar and like attacking some saintly person. So Prahlad Maharaj, from 5 years old, he had a bow and arrow, shot the arrow. Sure enough, it went to the target and hit the boar. There was a native, scheduled tribe. He also, they live in the forest, a dark complexion. He also shot arrow, but Prahlad didn't see, nobody sees. So finally Prahlad Maharaj with his minister and everybody came and saw the boar. He said, this is my first hunting. And the boar is almost dying. This is good because he's a wild boar torturing the sages. He should be punished. If he punished for this, it gets higher birth. It's good. But if they torture the sages, that will give him a lower birth. It's very horrible. So Prahlad Maharaj says, all right, we need to carry this. When the pig dies, boar dies, I'll carry this to the palace. Then this dark complexion man says, I'm sorry, I shot the arrow. So Prahlad Maharaj said, there is two arrows actually. One is his arrow and his arrow. Now, which arrow actually killed? Prahlad Maharaj said, this is my first hunting. I want to keep it as a sample. No? That man says, no, this is mine. So the minister said, do you know who he is? He's the emperor of the world. Is the emperor of the world or not emperor? I'm not concerned. I'm concerned about my object. But show some respect. He said, I live in a forest for emperor. It is not under jurisdiction of emperor. Now Prahlad Maharaj didn't want to argue with this tribe. What to do? So minister tried, counseling, man, nothing worked. So he left, went back. This is a good quality. When something does not take place, do something special service to the Lord. So it was a kind of evening because they had an argument whole day, almost, could not resolve. Can you imagine the emperor of the world, newly coronated, cannot resolve a simple. And then, so he went back and in the morning he woke up and he took shower and everything. He went to his temple and he told that today I will make the garland. I want to do the worshipping. I will do many things myself. Generally, Pujari does, he just comes and takes darshan. So that day, Prahlad Maharaj, making a garland, he's thinking of the Lord. My Lord, you are so kind. You gave me this kingdom. I cannot even resolve one issue. How I'm going to solve the world's problem? I don't know. What to talk about, make them devotee? Felt hopeless. So he's crying as making the thread through the flower, made a beautiful garland. Matajis, they can relate. When you make a garland with a different branch of flower, you remember how you put it. After 3 white, 1 orange, then after 3 white, 1 orange, then 2 blue, like whatever, it's like some symmetry. Made a beautiful garland, Prahlad Maharaj. And personally, he went and offered to the Lord. And he's saying, I hope, please accept this. I don't know how to do a very good job, but I tried my best. Please accept. And then he put it on the deities and he prayed and he was really emotional and was very nice. Then he took his breakfast and then the royal dress, put it on him. He's a young boy. They made a new royal dress. And then he went, let's go resolve that issue first. When they came back, they were shocked. That tribe, dark complexion tribe, is still standing there. He said, I have a moral character. I don't Until it is resolved, I don't steal. I could have done this, he said to Prahlad, but I'm waiting for you. But Prahlad Maharaj is looking at him. Wait, where did you get this garland from? Prahlad Maharaj said, let me look at. Sir, he told to Prahlad, we are talking issue of the boar. Who is the killer of the boar? Not what I dress or what. Talk about the boar, who has the rightful ownership. So, wait, that's not important, but how did you, who are, this is the same garland I made. Then he fell flat. My Lord, this is you. You came. What? And he fainted. And he come out of that. He said, how is that you are competing with me? Then Lord Nishingadev says, I'm testing you, how you're ruling your kingdom. You will make devotee, don't worry. This is just a test. I'm testing how your leadership will be following. Are you going to show off your bravery or position, or are you trying to actually keep the other person also happy, really in the relationship? So this way, Prahlad Maharaj actually uplifted his consciousness. He was a Mahabhagavat, but relationship was not very close to God. Now he's careful. God is watching. God probably may appear. He may come in any form. I better be careful. So he started seeing Krishna directly in everybody's heart. Or maybe Krishna is coming in that form. So like this. Oh, it went 9 o'clock. Sorry. So like this, if our relationship is wonderful, we can have a relationship with God. Wonderful. I'll end here. Is that okay, Mother Radha Jyoti Devi? Some.
Yes, Prabhuji, and so many points to improve, and you have changed my perception towards prayers. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. I'll try to serve the devotees and try to please God. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji, for asking the beautiful question, and thank you, Prabhuji, for explaining it with so nice example. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Mother
And
Sushmita Devi, any reflection from your side?
yes, Prabhu, you said us today how we can be affectionate to others. You gave the nice, you had given the nice pastimes of Srila Prabhupada and the shopkeeper. So through his affectionate behavior, he changed the soul, and he made her chant every day. So, and you also mentioned that by doing continuous devotional service, by being in Krishna consciousness, we develop all the humbleness and compassionate nature. All these things will come automatically, and that's why whenever we chant, we should chant very affectionately. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful
Thank
class.
you. Wonderful.
Hare Krishna,
Wonderful.
Prabhu.
Wonderful. Any other takeaway from anyone else?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah.
So today, the takeaway that which never thought of is that about the prayer. You're saying that any prayer which is materially motivated is just like a painkiller, and a prayer for the spirituality is therapeutic. So always pray for the eternity. So that was a wonderful point. I got it today,
Thank you.
Prabhu.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
That's very nice. Very nice takeaway. Okay. We can close if no one.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. The speech was really very nice. I'm cooking and listening to that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Prabhuji,
Mother
My name is
Prabhuji,
Nalini.
Mai Kashi. Yes.
Is that Radha Jyoti Mataji?
Mataji, she already asked the question, right?
Okay. Yes.
yeah, I have one question, Mataji. Can I ask, please?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah, Mataji, it's 805. You can quickly ask Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, you mentioned the 4 points. You first told the first point is dainya and second is the tenderness towards others. I was missing the third and fourth point. Could you please mention it, Prabhuji? Thank you so much.
Very
Eternally
good. Very good. The third is amanina and fourth is manadena. That always be respectful to others. But how to be respectful? See their potential. Be like a sculpture. When you see a marble slab, everybody see marble slab, but I personally interviewed this sculpture. I said, what do you see? He said, why are you asking? I said, I want to know your hidden vision. What do you see when you see marble? He said, I'm seeing an angel. How beautifully angel I can carve. I said, do you see the marble slab? He said, yeah, it's there, but it's not really my focus. My focus is how beautiful angel I can carve out of it. I never forget that. When Prabhupada says he came to New York, Prabhupada said, I see their potential. They are all devotee of Krishna. And it manifested. So, in order to respect others, if we can see their potential, that will help us. That this person, Bhaktivinoda Thakur given a good example in his book, that Bijan Gram Sannasi, that book is called Bijan Gram Sannasi. I'm sure it's translated in English. That two person, they were very strict. And one guy, he was like still drinking some wine, hanging around with the devotee. And these two person who are very strict brahmachari is thinking this guy will never be advancing. He's hanging around. But one day, that somebody really spoke to him. He said, come on, give up all these things, make your life successful. When he became devotee, he really shoot for affection that Mother Josoda had. And these two strict brahmachari is thinking, we didn't even develop a dasyaras, what to talk about Vatsalya. How is this drunkard developed so quick? You follow? Be very careful. There is no junior and senior in one sense, in potential stage. Because I don't know, some of the Mataji or Prabhu may have a, manjari, because Jiva Goswami Pad says, we have a rightful claim to be a manjari in spiritual world. I have a quote actually, I found. I was like so happy to see that. So I don't know who is who in Krishna's relationship. It will make Krishna upset if we do not have a proper respect to every Vaishnavas. So from that angle, Mother Radha Jyoti Devi, Amanina and Manadena, that I don't have a separate identity. I am always servant of the servant. These two things, respecting others properly and as my position as a servant of the servant. These things should naturally start manifesting in my heart, in my life. You don't have to somebody doesn't have to pound it again and again. It will be natural. So like that. Is that okay, Mother Radha Jyoti Devi?
Yes, Prabhuji, eternally grateful to you and eternally grateful to the Bhakti Sangha. I'm always indebted to all of you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful enlightening class today. So with your permission, can we close the end?
Yes, let's close it.
Thank you.
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
And we look
Krishna.
forward to the again in the
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpa tarubhishya
Our sister Prabhuji,
Patitana
Vaishnavibhyo,
Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo
Patitana
Namo Namo.
Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavibhyo
Srila
Namo
Prabhupada ki
Jai.
jai.
Granthara
Bhakti
Srimad
Japa
Bhagavatam
Sanga
ki
Guru
jai.
Bhakta
His
Binda
Grace Pran
ki
Govind
jai.
Prabhuji ki jai. Thank you so
Govinda
much,
Vaishya
Prabhuji.
Binda
Hare
ki
Krishna.
jai.
Hare
Nrsimhade
Krishna.
Bhagavan
Pran
ki
Govind
jai.
Jai.
Prahlad Maharaj
Jai.
ki
See you
jai.
tomorrow.
Srila
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Gaur
Jai.
Premanande Hari
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 Bol.